Hey there, Narena. Oh my goodness, this is such an interesting question. So, you're one of your many questions. But after 30 years of age, should I just let go of the modeling idea if nothing has popped off for me yet? Absolutely not. Oh my God. So, I have said this so many times, but you can never be too old to model. You can never be too late to model. You can never be too early to model. Modeling is not a monolith. I need us to free ourselves from the shackles of feeling as though, oh my gosh, if I didn't start when I was 12 and I'm not a supermodel yet, then I just can't be a model. I have so many models that I've worked with that are in their mid 30s, late 30s, early 40s, 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old, and they're making money. In fact, a good example of this is I did a shoot for Visit the Palm Beaches. It's a tourism shoot. And there was a young lady there, and I say young, in spirit. But she was from Texas. She was from Texas. And she has representation in LA. She has representation in Florida. She is expanding out to New York. But she travels often, right, for modeling work. And conservatively speaking, she's in her late 40s, but more realistically, she's probably in her early to mid 50s. Yeah. And she's booked and busy and flying out and traveling and in multiple markets. And she started, I think she said after she had her kids. So her kids are adults now. So clearly there's life after 30, especially in modeling. And I want you to think to something to yourself. As long as you see ads that are geared towards you with people that look like you or people who are in your like kind of, your age demographic, realize that they were hired to do that. Every commercial you see, every billboard you see, every sandals commercial, every MSC cruise lines, everything that you see with people, okay? Your age, anybody playing a mom role, anybody playing a wife role, they're in their 30s. Okay. There's so many jobs that I've applied to that I looked too young to do. And they were looking for people maybe that looked 5 years older than me, but who were in their early 30s, mid 30s, late 30s. There's so many opportunities. Um, if you guys want, well, first of all, let's start here. I have a masterclass where I literally outlined not only paid work that I think they were looking for people from ages like 20 to like 50. So there's a job that I like broke down so you could see, and it was paying like thousands of dollars, like over like $3,000, right? If you want the link to that, I could just send it to you. But that in and of itself is just one of many jobs that I've broken down that pay thousands of dollars and are looking for people in their 30s, looking for people in their 40s, looking for people in their late 20s. You think I'm gonna stop modeling when I turn 30? Absolutely not. Like, what are we talking about? It literally does not matter. You can never be too old to model. You can never be too late to be a model. Please get that out of your head. Please release it. This is not America's Next Top Model. This is not just fashion modeling only. There are 20 modeling niches, and I guarantee you over a dozen of them have no age requirements. And I know this because when I teach models in Model Maker, I break down the modeling niches. And mind you, in Model Maker, we have people who are in their 20s, people who are in their 30s, people who are in their 40s, people who are in their 50s, people who are active duty, people who are moms, people who are single. We have all different types of models and lifestyles that they have who did not let age, the age they are, the age they're going to be, stop them from starting. So why would you do that? Right? Like, don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. So to answer your question in short, I know I'll be long-winded on here. You should not let go of the idea of modeling just because nothing's happened for you by 30. What you should do is figure out how to start, where to start. You're literally inside of this group chat. Ask away. There's so many resources. And this is where I start to get on my soapbox and I'm just like, well, what have you done so far, right? I'm big about holding people accountable. What have you done so far? Oh, things haven't popped out for me. Okay, what did you do? Like, walk me through it. What have you done to this point? What does popping off mean? What does success mean? What have you tried and failed at? What have you tried at succeeding at? Do you know your fundamentals? Do you know what you're trying to build towards? Do you know your goals? Do you know what actually works for you as you are, age and all? Do you know what works in your area? You know what area you're in? Do you have rates? Like, there's so many questions before you say, like, oh, things just didn't work out for me. Should I let the idea of modeling go? It's really just like, well, where are you first? And let's work from there. The real problem comes in, which most of, quiet is kept with 1,000 of you guys who have been in the university. A lot of times when I start asking these questions, we don't have answers. And so you're giving up on something that you really haven't even started or started properly. Instead of just getting some help, stop doing it alone, get the help that you need, get the tools that you need to really put the energy that you're already using to actual use to accomplish your goals. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. But moral of the story is, do not let go of modeling, okay? If this is something that you really want to do it. If you need help doing it, say that, okay? But don't give up because you don't know what you're doing. That's the worst excuse you can give me, especially being in this group chat. All right? Again, if you ever need any help, ask the questions in the comments, and we'll take it from there.